Hello, and welcome to Hot Mess Express. Let's get this bread. We got a lot to discuss. As you know, we did not go live last week. I was not feeling well, which bled into the weekend, which is fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. But it's not really. Oh, I made a mess. It's not really fine, you know? Not really fine. Okay, so we got tons to talk about. Lots to do. So guys, I finished reading it. Last week I finished on actually crazy. I finished on an overnight. I finished it on an overnight because I was like, because my overnight was from the 31st or the last day of September into the first day of October. And I did not want to be taking a 1,300 plus page book into the following month. So I just finished it. I finished it just before 12 midnight on the first of the month. So it was officially completed in the month of September, which I'm pleased about. I know that not everybody cares, but I'm the kind of person where, like, I'm a completionist in the sense that, like, if I start a diamond painting or I start a book in 1 month, I want to have completed it in that month. Now, there's a huge difference between saying, like, oh, I started a book on the 31st and like having it go into the first. Excuse me, I burped. My bad, y'all. But I had been reading it for the longest time and I just needed it gone. So I finished it. I gave it a 4 stars. It was not like absolutely life-changing, but it happened. So let me scroll up to the top, see who's in here. Who's here? It's for me. Lee, of course, is in here taking out the trash. Thank you, because when I tell you what my life is going to be like for the next 6 weeks, Lee, I could use you to go take out the trash, because that tiny little passage. Oh, and you're also giving me milk and cookies. Oh, and sets up the bar. Oh, yes, I need a drink. Hello, Muttnut. Hello, Jenny, Jennifer. Oh, everyone. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jenny. Happy birthday to you. It's Jenny's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Jenny. Appreciate my song. I put my heart, soul, and ass into it. So, like, I need some kind of reciprocation and love for Jenny. So somebody put some, like, hearts in the chat for Jenny because it's her birthday today. Mickey Joe. Hello, Mickey Joe. Gam Gam is in town. Gam Gam just ate a brownie. We in for it. Grace is grocery shopping. Hello, April. Is that a whole live chat in your pocket, Grace? Second one. Was that ass the high note? No, the ass was the no, that was that note. Oh, I felt that all the way over here. Good. Okay, so I could have done better if I was prepared. I could have done the little the Marilyn Monroe happy birthday to you, but I didn't because nobody wants to hear that. Okay, here is what I've got for you today. I have tons to say. And we gotta get going. So here's what we've got today. A Hot Mess Express right here, just living my hottest, messiest. Oh, hey, look, I'm wearing a Stephen King shirt. I read that book right there. What else did I read? Down here. Hold on, I'm just taking my shirt off. Got Pet Sematary. I read that. I read Carrie. I read It. I have not read The Shining or Night Shift or Dead Zone or Misery, but I know I've seen parts of The Shining. Okay. Hopefully you saw that. Did you see that all? I hope so. Okay. So let's rock and fucking roll. Okay, here we go, guys. Problem, I don't have the paintings again. So we are going to I'm going to show you, I'm going to do a share screen thing, but I got to pull that up. Like when I tell you, I had Taco Bell, so I'm sure you know what I was doing. Freaking being sick to my stomach 15 minutes ago. So, Lord Young, and don't pull the shirt up. I don't know what just happened, but no, this shirt is massive. I think this is a 3X. Like I got room. Like I could fit another person in here. Like I'll tell you what, the shirt, it's still going. I still got more to go, so I'm fine. Can put my shirt up. Leave me alone. Okay. Are you my Gam? All right. Only Gam can tell me that. Okay. You're not charging me, right? Okay. Momentary distraction. Okay, so y'all, no stitching. I am close to being done with 2 diamond paintings. I'm about halfway done with the one from the advent calendar. If you did not purchase an advent calendar, I recommend that you click on Miranda from Diamond Painting with the Besties video, or Gam. Both of them unbox the entire thing. Gam is passed out from too many brownies. Possible. That's possible. So if you want to see what's in it, if you don't want to see what's in it and you have purchased one, then don't click on it. I said it right. Okay, so if you are interested in checking out, couldn't be patient. Oh, thank you, Caden. You like my Hot Mess Express. You're a little late, okay? You did not hear me beautifully sing happy birthday to Jenny. But you can watch back the last 6 or 7 minutes and find me singing happy birthday in my absolute best rendition ever. Thank you, Gam, for that glowing praise. I actually, so full disclosure, bringing it back down for a couple seconds, and then we'll talk about new releases and we'll talk about what's going on with my life. Watching Elizabeth and Miranda unbox my advent calendar, like, it's a different feeling than watching somebody unbox a diamond painting that you sell, or even like just like wax and putty. It's a different feeling. It's a different feeling, and I'll tell you why. Because obviously it's the same concept, right? Obviously there was a diamond painting and there was some minders and there was some, wax and stuff. Like, that was all a given, but I really put my heart and soul into that painting. Like, the box. I really did. I was so meticulous. And like I had an idea and I had a vision and I executed it, and I was a little nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little nervous about some of the aspects of it. And I was like, I hope, like, specifically, I was most nervous about day 2. And I hope that I conveyed exactly why day 2 ended up being in the box. Like, I hope I did. I hope I explained it well. I hope I did number 2 justice. Because it really was, like, that was one of the items I was super, super stoked on. And so I hope that the people who purchased it loved it just as much as I did. Because I really did. I loved it. I love that specific item. I love them all. I love everything I put in the box. There's probably the only thing that I wouldn't end up using would be like the fat. Well, I'm not even going to say anything because in case you want to get the box. So, here's what I have for you today. I have the announcement of, let me begin sharing my screen. Let me share my screen. Okay. The announcement of this box is going to be, so let me explain this the best way I can. The number of items is going to remain the same. I understand that this graphic says that you can pick 7, 8, or 12 days. The reason that I did this was to make sure that I wasn't unincluding groups of people. So for example, people that celebrate Hanukkah, they don't want 12 days. They want 8. Okay, bye, April. Thank you for coming. They don't want 12 days. They want 8. And the people that celebrate Kwanzaa, they don't want 12 or 8 days. They need 7. So what I did was I intend to, so if you're familiar with the way I did the last Advent, some of them were bundled, right? So for example, I think that it's not spoilery to say that one of the items was a wax and a minder, and it was in the same day opening. So sort of like that. So obviously one day would be a painting, and then there's 11 other gifts that are coming to this person, but I'm going to wrap them in 8 boxes. Do you see what I'm saying? So I can like combine gifts is basically what I'm saying. Is that what I'm saying? Oh, that's not supposed to say August 14th. Ooh, Lord, that is wrong. Let me go fix that right now. But yeah, I hope that I like properly explained that. Only available until October. And then what date did I select? October 25th. I'm going to do October 27th. Okay. Save. That's 2 weeks of pre-order. Okay. Okay, sorry. Let's get back on the track. So I've made it so that I can make sure that, yes, it makes sense. Same number of items. Correct. So the difference would be the grouping. So the way that I've tried to like explain it is that if you purchase an 8-day and your friend purchases a 12-day, once all the unwrapping is done, it'll be the same gifts. It's just grouping. So that's that. So let me read you the thing here. So you can pick 7 days, which is Kwanzaa, 8 days, which is Hanukkah, and 12 days for the 12 days of Christmas. So this pre-order for the winter advent will include 7, 8, or 12 individually wrapped gifts for you to open one at a time during the 7 days of Kwanzaa, the 8 days of Hanukkah, or the 12 days leading up to Christmas, or every other day to make it last longer, or it all at once. I don't judge. The theme of this box will be Winter Friends and is perfect for a general audience. For this box, I have decided to give you options. Please rest assured the number of gifts you receive will be the same. The difference is the amount of packages you open. For my friends who celebrate Kwanzaa, I will wrap your gifts in 7 different packages. For my friends who celebrate Hanukkah, I will wrap your gifts in 8 different packages. For my friends who celebrate Christmas, I will wrap your gifts in 12 different packages. Items in the special advent include 1 exclusive Swartz Designs diamond painting. This licensed piece will never be produced or sold again. 1 exclusive wax with shape and scent to complement the exclusive diamond painting. At least 1 enhancement drill and 9 other surprise goodies. This is shipping the last week of November. The price includes shipping within the U.S. International residents will receive an additional invoice before calendar ships to cover the additional shipping costs. No discount codes can be used with this item. If an order is placed with a code, the order will be canceled. So if you have questions, let me know. But I'm really stoked on this one. This box has an increased price. 1, because I kind of screwed myself on the last one. I didn't make very much. And 2, it's going to be a bigger box. Like, the items will be larger. Specifically, there's a couple items that I'm so stoked on. Also, I want to spend like maybe 2 minutes expressing that I reached out to an artist, one of my artists that I already have. And what I've been doing with these sort of calendars is basically I have been talking to the artist and saying what I wanted for what I get, the parameters that I gave for my Halloween one. I said I wanted X, Y, Z, and ABC. And the artist like interpreted my ramblings and gave me exactly what I asked for. For this one, it was a different artist that I went with. And I said I wanted X, Y, Z, and ABC. I already have the sketch back. And when I tell you that this is exactly what I envisioned, I am so, so, so excited about it. I'm so excited about it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have an even more limited amount of these things, these calendars. I have a certain number of slots available. Once those get filled, I cannot do any more. And this is because I am moving. I am moving at the end of November. So I shouldn't really even be doing the advent calendars for winter. However, oh, I did want to make one mention for the advent calendars. It is not a Christmas advent. It is not a Hanukkah advent, and it is not a Kwanzaa advent. It is very, very, very winter across the board. So it is suitable for my friends who celebrate any holiday or my friends who celebrate no holidays. It is literally just winter theme. Like, you're not going to see a Santa Claus hat. You're not going to see a dreidel, and you're not going to see like a Christmas tree, nothing like that. It will just be winter, because I wanted to make sure that I was doing a very general thing, because what I didn't want to do while I'm busy trying to move is have to create like multiple different themes, multiple different calendars. At some point in the future, maybe that's something I can visit. But for me right now, I needed to do one and have it work for all. Hello, Mary Lou. So yes, I am moving at the end of November. So what I have done is I have reached out to my friend who has kindly said yes to my question. My question was, can I ship my Advent stuff to your house? So it's not coming to my house while I'm busy trying to pack up my house, and then you can store it for me. She said yes. And then I said, can I come over with 2 bottles of wine and pack them all up? And she said yes. Hello, Karen. We're just getting into the good stuff. So yeah, so basically I have a very, 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 very limited amount of pieces that I can do for this. So as it stands right now, and I did already sell one, because I did put it up in my stories, but I do have this listing available now. Yeah, so that is what I've got for you. And again, this is going to be perfect for any person, whether you celebrate a holiday or you don't. This is going to be very general. And if you are somebody who does not celebrate any holiday and you would rather them not sort of like be like numbered, and you don't want to have to like unwrap things, maybe just tell me what you would like. Yes, this is an advent calendar. What is this advent calendar? This is a holiday, winter holiday one. It is not Christmas. It is not Hanukkah. It is not Kwanzaa, but I have made it friendly. Oh, hey, Steph. I've made it friendly for everyone. So if you are somebody who celebrates Kwanzaa, I will wrap your gifts in 7. If you're somebody who celebrates Hanukkah, I will wrap your gifts in 8. If you're somebody who celebrates Christmas, I will wrap your gifts in 12. And if you're somebody who celebrates no holiday at all and you just want them individually wrapped, I can do that as well. That's fine. So I have listed them for 7, 8, or 12 days. The items are going to be the same. When all the things are unwrapped, you won't be able to tell who got a 12, who got an 8, or who got a 7. It will all be the same number of items. It's just the packaging. There will be fewer packages, meaning more gifts per package for the 7 and the 8 versus 12, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that's that. I'm very, very, very limited on this because I'm moving. So that's what I got for that. Let's see. Let me talk about how I'm moving now. So I'm moving at the end of November. So my friend is, like I said, she's going to allow me to ship my stuff to her house so that I can come over on a weekend and ship them all out from there instead of bringing in more crap when I'm packing crap. So that brings me to my next sort of topic of conversation. I am moving, so I am thinking about doing a destash, which could include some princess panels. I haven't decided if I'm willing to part with them, but I'm planning on destashing, I believe. What I want to do is I want to sort of get all of my paintings in one area, kind of lay them out, really take stock of what I have. Truth be told, as we discussed last week or the week before, I believe, yeah, it was the week before because I wasn't live last week. As we discussed the week prior, I'm really only focusing on my paintings and my friends' paintings at this time. I have a lot of paintings from dibs on the one I mentioned. Which one did you mention? I don't remember which one you mentioned. I don't know which one you mentioned. I'm sorry. I forgot. But what was I saying? What was I saying? What the heck was I saying? Y'all distracted me. Oh, that's right. I remember. Okay. So yeah. If I end up destashing Princess Panels, you will get first dibs on that one, Jenny. Because sorry guys, I said I was destashing. She said, I want this one. I said, okay. So, hey, Mary Lou. Yeah, if I destash, I will, what I want to do is I want to lay everything out and I want to really take stock of what I have. Because like I said, I've really only been focusing on doing my friends' paintings and my paintings because I think it's really important. First of all, one, to support small businesses. Two, to support my own business because I want to have, like, my goal is to have eventually at some point all of my pieces finished and completed. So I can have a completed piece on every sort of listing, if that makes sense. Because that's something I would like. Plus, I'm really proud of my business and I want to invest in myself, basically. I have tons of diamond paintings from other companies. I've got some Craftably. I've got some Dreamer Designs. I've got some Diamond Art Club. I bet I have some other companies in there. But whatever I end up doing, if I end up destashing, I will let you know. And yeah. So thanks, Gam Gam. Gam Gam's proud of me. Gam Gam is so proud. Okay. So yeah. So while I'm busy trying to pack and move, I'm still trying to run my business. However, this means that upcoming I will be doing an I'm moving sale, which is going to be pretty similar to any other sales that I've done. Usually it's like something like 20% off, or I did recently for my anniversary of my shop, I did buy one, get one free. I've done overstock, buy two, get one free. I haven't really sort of, thank you so much, Karen. I love that everyone's proud of me. But I haven't really decided what like the sale will be, but ultimately it's going to be to try and reduce inventory that I have so that I'm not packing as much of my shit to go to where we end up going. So I will continue to keep you updated about when I plan on destashing, when I plan on putting up my sale, and all that. I will make sure that you guys are the first to know before anyone else. I won't post what I plan on. Here's my plan, y'all. What my plan is I plan on telling my followers first, and then if I need to, if I don't end up getting rid of my diamond paintings that I need to destash for my followers and my friends, then I will go ahead and put them on destash sites. Unfortunately, when I end up doing this destash, there will be no holds. It's like I'm going to invoice you for the cost of the painting and the shipping charge, and then it's out of my house. I need it out of my house ASAP. Okay. So that's the plan. I hope that that's okay. I'll probably end up doing the destash maybe next week. I mean, I really need to pull everything. What I need to do is pull everything down. That is, first of all, number one. I need to pull everything down and I need to really evaluate things. So yeah, I'm going to plan for a destash next Friday. Check back next Friday if, that's the goal. Anyways, and then, I will end up closing, shop for my business. I will end up closing, shop for physical tangible items in my shop. You will still be able to purchase cross stitch patterns and you will still be able to purchase diamond paintings because those don't come from my house. They come from my manufacturer directly. So things like cover minders, wax, putty, stuff like that, and minders and physical tangible items from my house will stop sale probably 2 weeks from the end of November. So I will continue to keep you updated on that. And the sale for I'm moving sale will continue to go all the way until I close shop. The last bit of orders will go out at that time, and then I will not reopen shop until I am settled in my home. That could be the first week of December. It could be the second week of December. And because of this, I will be missing a Black Friday sale. So we can consider the I'm moving sale my Black Friday sale. And this way we can kind of label it something that is more like a combo thing. So let me know what you think about that. Also, question for my audience today. I'm wondering if the Pictionary is getting stale. If you follow me on Instagram for my business, you may know that every single time I do releases, I give 3 hints for Pictionary, sort of Pictionary. I give a hint towards what the diamond painting is. I'm wondering if it's getting stale. I'm wondering if we're still appreciating it, enjoying it, stuff like that. I just want to know where we're at with that. So let me know. Give me your feedback if you have another idea. If it's something that you're tired of seeing, let me know, because I don't want to kill the vibe, first of all. And second of all, other companies kind of post their sneak peeks. Are you still appreciating the fact that when you come here on Friday, you are the first people to see the canvas, and then I post it on Instagram after the fact, like I've been doing, where I post, this is a canvas that I am releasing tonight, and then after that I post the pictures on Instagram? Is that something that you're still appreciating? So please let me know. Give me the feedback. So I think that's it. So I finished it. Did I read any more books? Let me see. Let me take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Sorry. I can go twice as high. Yes, what? Yes, we still like it, or it's stale? Okay, so I have completed, I completed my Goodreads challenge. I was challenging myself to read 100 books in the year of 2023. I have read 101 books. Okay, so what have I read since I finished it? I believe I finished Radiant Sin also. Oh, hold on. What the hell did I read last week? Okay, so I think I read Radiant Sin. All right, we'll just start from it. So I read it, which is a 1300. We like it. Okay, Gam, now you're saying yes, no. So I'm assuming just put yes now if what you mean is you still like it and me doing Pictionary has not gotten stale. Okay, so it is a 1300-page book. I listened to the audiobook of Wildfire, which is a sort of romance book that takes place in a summer camp. It was a sequel to Icebreaker, which was cute. Okay, Gam agrees. Okay, and then I listened to an hour-long sort of novella of horror. It's In Bloom by Paul Tremblay. And then I also listened to an Audible original. It's called Still Hung Up on You. It was very well produced. It was like, the conversation was between 2 people, and the person whose perspective it was, you could hear closer. And then the second one, it sounded like it was on the phone. It was very well produced. I really liked it. And then I read Just Like Home. That is supposed to be a spooky little book, and I was not spooked by it, but I am learning that this is just who I am as a person. I listened to the audio book of The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. I also followed that up with The Fall of the House of Usher, and this was done because I was reading What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher, and T. Kingfisher is the person. My husband is distracting me. I'm going to throw something at him. T. Kingfisher wrote What Moves the Dead is based on Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of the Usher. So I wanted to refresh my memory of what The Fall of House of the Usher was before I started that. And now I am on chapter 16 of Blackbird and the Butcher, which is a serial killer romance, which is like super cute, but also very gory. I'm going to throw something at my husband. He's doing like fucking ballet moves. Okay. Very distracting. You ever seen a grown man do a plie? Because I just did. Okay, so now let's discuss new releases for Swartz Swartz Designs. Okay, so let me just make sure that I hit Okay, is that saved? Yep, do. Okay, so then I'm gonna go over here and click on products, and we're gonna get to the new. Also, I had done a giveaway last week, and last time I was here, and somebody won it, and I didn't hear back from them until recently, and I asked them if they wanted that item, and I didn't hear back from them again. So I'm wondering if maybe the way that I'm telling people to reach me is not good enough, because my preferred method of contact would be Instagram or email, because that's what I check. And sometimes rarely. Anyways, let me know. Maybe a shop email. Maybe shop email. Would that be better for you? Like reaching out to me on my shop. I don't know. You made it. Oh my gosh, you made it. Let me recap everything I just said for 30 minutes, just for you, because I love you. I sang Happy Birthday to Jenny in about 14 different octaves. I really made sure that I went through my range of all of my notes. So I really did that. And also my husband did a fucking plie to distract me. That was rude. I'm sure he enjoyed it, but he did a fucking plie, fucking ballet moves. Okay. All right. I'm moving at the end of November, which is crazy. That is crazy because I have decided that I would like to do the advent calendars that I did for winter. So here is that real quick right here. So I can just talk about that. Yep, advent. Yes, that's right. We're getting to the advent. So this is one more time for the people who were not here when I started talking about this. This is a pre-order for the winter advent. So I did summer. Am I going to have a craft room? No, I am moving into a slightly larger apartment in the hopes that we can one day buy a house. But we have to get out of here because we are outgrowing it. So we need a slightly larger apartment that does not contain a craft room. But I digress. So here's what I got. This is a pre-order for a winter advent calendar, including 7, 8, or 12 days. I did this specifically to not alienate a specific group of people. I wanted to make sure that no matter what holiday you celebrated, I could provide a positive winter experience for you. So this is not going to be Christmas, it's not going to be Hanukkah, and it's not going to be Kwanzaa. If you are somebody who celebrates Kwanzaa, I will package your boxes in 7 packages. If you are somebody who celebrates Hanukkah, it will be packaged in 8. And if you want the 12 because you celebrate Christmas, it will be in 12. If you celebrate nothing, leave me a note, let me know, and I will just wrap them and you can just unbox them on whatever day you want. So the difference between them is literally how many packages you get. The number of items is the exact same. So once, for example, Sophie, for example, if you were to purchase the 8-day and I purchased the 12-day, once all of the things are unwrapped, they will be the exact same number of items. It will be the exact same number of items. The number of packages is what's changing. I hope that I really made that clear and I'm concisely trying to explain it in a way that doesn't confuse. The price is the same. The number of gifts is the same, or the number of items is the same. The number of gifts is going to be determined based on whether you choose 7, 8, or 12. Basically, it means how many days do you want to open my shit for? So, and again, this will contain this is a general audience, so it's not going to be, you're not going to see a Santa Claus, you're not going to see a Christmas tree, you're not going to see a dreidel, you're not going to see a menorah. It's very general winter because I did not want to do I'm moving, so I didn't want to do a specific piece for Kwanzaa, and I didn't want to do a specific piece for Hanukkah and Christmas. I just wanted it all across the board. Yeah. So that's that. Because it makes it easier for me because I'm moving. Everything sucks because I'm moving. Okay. All right. That's enough. All right. So let's talk about new releases. I wanted to close. Oh, Sophie, also I read some books. I finished. Oh, let me tell you, I read It. I listened to a couple of audiobooks. But yeah, so in the month of September, I really killed it, bro. I really freaking killed it. In the month of September, I burped, excuse me. Let me find out when I started I think this is going to be, how do I tell when I read the book? That's what I want to know. How do I tell when I read the book on the internet? Because on my phone, it just tells me. This is kind of rude, don't you think? This is very rude, actually. Incredibly disrespectful. Like, honestly, I might fight this website right now. What the hell doesn't it tell me for? That's so freaking rude. Whatever. Loser. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that I started on with a scary book. And I will tell you how many books I tanked hard in September. I did. I read it. It was 1,364 pages, and I read it in the month of September. So starting from here, I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 books in the month of September. I'm scared to read it because of the weird kid stuff. Honestly, that was a portion of it that I didn't appreciate either, Sophie, but I will say that that was a very small portion of it. It is IPB. Oh, girl. Oh, that's a rough one to get out of. But yeah, I read most of these books were scary or like meant to be. They didn't scare me because I'm a bad bitch. Oh, I also watched, hey y'all, I watched Pet Sematary. Let me remove this, then we'll get to the new releases because I really got to get this done. I watched Pet Sematary with my husband, and I was like moderately bothered by a couple things. I wouldn't say I was scared. I just got jump scared. But I will tell you that Bloodlines for me, okay, so not to spoil Pet Sematary, but there is a scene. So if you haven't read Pet Sematary, haven't listened to Pet Sematary, or watched Pet Sematary, or anything to do with Pet Sematary, mute me until my hands come off the screen starting now. So there is a scene inside of Pet Sematary in which Judd, the neighbor of the family who moves in, puts like it goes into this detail about his past and like sort of the origin story of why he knows so much about Pet Sematary. And that was my favorite part of Pet Sematary, the book, that whole chapter where Judd was talking about his past. And it was so good. That was my favorite part of the whole book. It was the only part that I was genuinely invested in because I was pissed off at the characters for doing what they did because I called it and it got pissed. Anyways, that's besides the point. Bloodlines is based on that chapter of the book where Judd is recalling his memory from his past and sort of like the origin story and like what he knows about it and like everything like that. So that Bloodlines, Pet Sematary Bloodlines, is based on that chapter, and it was my favorite part of Pet Sematary, the book. So obviously I personally appreciated Pet Sematary Bloodlines more than Pet Sematary. So that's my review of that. So I'm going to put my hands down now. My hands are down. So if you muted it, that's perfectly fine. I totally get that. I understand. I don't like to be spoiled for things either. But anyways, that's my review of Pet Sematary and Pet Sematary Bloodlines. You're welcome. I know you asked for it. I know you come to my diamond painting channel to hear all about me watching a scary movie. You're welcome. Okay, moving on. We got to discuss new releases. So I talked about what I read. I talked about how many books I read in September. No stitching has been completed. I have 2 diamond paintings in the works. One of them I was waiting for something to arrive so that I could finish it. I wanted to add a little something special, but now that it's here, I don't know that I want to add that special thing. I might just leave it as is. I don't know. I'll let you know. But in the meantime, I also started the painting for the Halloween Advent calendar. I'm about halfway done with that. I am pleased to announce that I am on track to complete it by 13 days before Halloween, because 13 days before Halloween is 3 and 10 is 1, 2, 3. I will complete it by the 19th, which is when the Advents, if you did open it all in one day, then you already know. But if you plan to unbox it slowly over time, like it is intended to, Gam, you suck. No, I'm just kidding. But I plan to have it completed by the time that it is time for them to begin unboxing if you are a patient person, which I get it. I'm not. It took everything out of me to not unbox every single piece of every advent calendar I've ever gotten, which is part of the reason that I love the idea of making my own advent calendar so much, because I enjoy them so much. I have such a great time unboxing them. It is such a fantastic thing for me. I really appreciate it. It gave me a reason to, like, this is going to sound really stupid and kind of cliche, but it gave me an extra reason to wake up in the morning, because I knew that when I woke up, I was going to get to unbox a little happy little thing. So anyways, that's why I wanted to do advent calendars in the first place, because I was so stoked on it. So hopefully these advents are well received. And as long as you people continue to appreciate them and love them and want them, I will keep making them. Gam got in my head about potentially doing other things aside from just counting down towards like a holiday or an event, and doing like a seasonal thing. So to recap my winter advent, I spoke with my artist about exactly what I wanted. And it's like she took my ramblings from my crazy brain and put it exactly out. The sketch is exactly what I wanted. As soon as she colors it in, I will begin purchasing all of the things for it. But the good part is that if you like the winter one, I am collaborating again with this artist in the summertime. And I'm so excited about both. They'll kind of sort of like bounce off of each other. They will not be duplicates. Let me make that clear. The calendar for winter will not be the box for summer. It will not be a duplicate. It will not be a twin, but it will be a cousin. And that's what I'll say. And you can... Gam gets you in too much trouble. Gam does. Is this the side with the hole? I have a hole in my armpit on one of these shirts. Yep, that's it. That's the holy armpit right there. I have... yeah, Gam gets me in so much trouble. But anyways, I did not drink enough water today. Oh, you like my cup? I love my cup. This is a 40-ounce cup. It is so wonderful. It keeps my water so cold. There hasn't been ice in here since yesterday, and it's so cold. Okay, that's enough. This is very summer vibes. Very summery. I don't know. I just got the one that was on sale because I wanted to buy it for my husband, but I didn't want to get him a girl color, and I wanted to test to see if I wanted it too. I got him all black. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. You're not here to listen to my water intake or my book reading. And then you start questioning, what are you here for? Why do I watch her? That's a great question. I don't know. So, new releases. Yes. Oh, let me do the not ones first. Okay, let me recap. Let me just do the last final releases for Halloween. I have this minder right here that says Sorta Sweet, Sorta Spooky. That is now available in my shop as soon as I press whatever I press. And then I also have a trio of babies, spooky little witchy babies. These are going to be available in my shop when I hit the button for that too. I'm glad you're here for me, because honestly, if you're here for like diamond painting content, despite the fact that I've been diamond painting in the month of October when I hadn't at all in September, there's no diamond painting content here. Like, I am like, what is it that Cooter says? She says, are you thriving, surviving, or barely aliving? I am almost always barely aliving. So there's that. So the hints for this past thing. Also, if you follow my Instagram on my business Instagram, you may notice that I did remove one of them because I needed to get this one out first, because first of all, I wanted it out first. And then I realized that if I do the one that I had intended to do with the one that I already planned to release this week, instead of the bottom line, I remixed it. So anyways, that's that. What am I needing to do? Shop by collection. Let me scroll slowly so you can't see it. Here we go. Citrine Dragon Collect. Hey, what the hell? I forgot to press publish. Okay, products, drafts. Look, I'm completely barely aliving. Just completely barely aliving. Okay. Also, I usually take my pictures outside for like aesthetic because my entire like all of my my stuff, all of it is all very like my logo has leaves on it. It's very like nature kind of vibes. So what's crazy is that I did not take my pictures outside. I did not do that. Do I have all of it selected? Nope, that one needs to get selected for next week. Okay. Set as active. Sorry. Okay. So set 10 products as active. So I'll go over all 10 of the things that I just put up in my website because I don't have all of them here. Okay. Here we go. Citrine Dragon Collection. So you can see usually I have my products, the photos taken outside because it matches my logo, and I took it not outside because I waited till the last minute. But here, my dear friends, here is the lovely Citrine Dragon by Parente Illustrations. November is my son's birthday, so I will try and do the Citrine Dragon for him in the month of November. This is this beauty right here. I can tell you that it has, I need to log into Skype. I can't though. I can't. I'm just going to trust that I wrote it down correctly. I believe it has 1 AB. 2 ABs. It's got 2 ABs in this piece. It is 46 colors. It is a 50 by 70 centimeter piece. I am really pleased with this one. I really love the way that all of the dragons render. And if you are somebody who, hang on, that's more beautiful than I remember. Well, maybe you like this one instead of the opal one, Gam Gam. This one is, look at it. It's actually so cute, Gam Gam. I especially love, there's one star right here. I love this star so much, and I don't know why. It's very, like, it's fine, right? And I love this one as well. I love the way that the dragons get rendered. I love the tail. I love the tail. I love the wings. I really love the wings. Yeah, so that is my citrine dragon for you. I've had a question before on, oh, they're all round. All of my dragons are round. And the reason that I've done that is because I always add, now here's the time for me to pull this down, and let's talk about the things that I like to sort of been patiently waiting for this, buddy. I'm glad that you like it because, yeah, I really like this one. I have yet to do any of the dragons, and that is because part of me wants to wait for January because it's my birthday. But if you're somebody who appreciates a collection, like for example, even if you don't have like a member of your family that's like a zodiac sign, but you like to have all of them, these pieces are going to look so damn good next to each other on a wall. Like just so good. I've kept everything consistent. I've kept the background incredibly like blank. I did not change anything about the background. So I've been asked before why I didn't change those to ABs. And that's because I think that it's important to have an element that is changeable. And that's also because I sell little tiny stars in my shop, which I'd be happy to show you in just a moment. Yeah. So anyways, the reason that all of them are round are so that they better fit this. These are the citrines that you may purchase in my shop if you would like to upgrade your piece even further. I have done this for every single dragon that I've released. July got rubies, August got paradox, September got sapphires, October got opals, and November gets citrines. December will get tanzanites, extra drills to add if you want to. If you don't, then don't. If you want them, they are available for purchase. I have purposely curated a handful. I am not trying to be a drill supplier. I just really want to make sure that, like, for me, when I look at a piece, I immediately start thinking, what can I do to enhance it? And that's why I think my Halloween was so successful, my Halloween advent. And I really, anyways, long story short, this is an add-on option. And if you are a November baby and you're like, man, I sure wish I had a coordinated look. Okay, so you want the stones and you want the dragon. How about some caulk? Do you want some citrine caulk? How about some citrine wax, some birthstone wax? This was very, one of my better ideas that I think that I've done. It's yet to be duplicated. I did do Zodiac wax last year, and that was duplicated. So I have sort of like an effort to not appear to be the duplicator, even though I didn't duplicate, someone else did. I have sort of steered clear of that. I have not listed any of that back in my shop. I have just stuck into the birthstone. So birthstone babies. Also, the minders that I always tend to pair with these dragons are the little opal moon, because I can't think of a better minder to add to this piece. I simply can't think of something better than a moon when you have the dragon in your sky. Someone can sell ice to a polar bear. I'm in. Well, if you insist that I can take, I literally, I kid you not. I call my friend and I was like, yeah, I gotta go because I gotta go market my crap on the internet because I'm moving and I need the money. So I'm glad that it's coming across well and not like assholey, because I feel like, I don't know. Anyways, we got 4 minutes to complete this live. Let's get going. We've got just one single more release to do, and then I will recap everything I discussed in a more concise manner with less ramblings, probably less swearing, and my husband probably won't come in and do a plie and distract me. Probably, I say. Probably. So, where'd it go? Okay, so the final release that I have to show you, I'm really excited about. I actually found this artist because they were like, day whatever of drawing my followers. So I asked if she would draw me. And she said yes. And I said, heck yes. So I got myself a little doodle from her. She drew me up. And I wanted to see, I already found a piece that I liked from her at the time. And so I wanted to see like what her range was. So when she drew me up, I thought I was super cute. And when I got this piece, it originally had a white background. Hey, this isn't supposed to be here. What the heck? Anyways, here is Pause by Fairy Light by Cat's Adorkable Doodles, which I really absolutely love so much. Initially, this piece had a white background, but I asked if she could change it to black so that the cat would pop more, and the cat pops. So this piece right here is a 50 by 50 centimeter. I believe I've chosen to make this round. Yes, it is round. It has 45 colors and there's one crystal. I'd be happy to tell you where the crystal is, but I bet you can figure it out based on the butterflies. And this piece is, I say it's 50 by 50. It's a 50 by 50. And I can tell you for sure that the color blocking is going to be, it's going to be hella color blocky, because you've got this entire background that's color blocking. And then for the most part, these mushrooms are kind of color blocky. And then this background here is color blocky. So I think that it translates really well. And yeah, of course, there's a little frog and a little mushroom. So it reminded me of Mushroom Pixie and Froggy. And what I chose to do was I chose to pull out that minder. So I've paired it with this minder. So this is a, where's the damn glare? This is the frog with the mushroom cap hat. And I also have this minder, which I've been pairing with some things. It's mushrooms. I thought this was super cute. For the sort of wax and caulk, I've decided to continue with the mushroom sort of natural vibes of it. So I've got this caulk still from Mushroom Pixie and Froggy. This is Rainy Day. I know it's not raining in that picture, but it's the same vibes. So I was hoping that it would pair well. But if that's not something that you appreciate, I also have Enchanted Forest that I feel would pair really well. So I will go ahead and list those also in there. And now it is 9 o'clock. I have work at 6:30 in the morning. And I need to concisely wrap this up and get off here and explain everything I talked about for the last hour very quickly. I read a lot of books in the month of September. I have completed no diamond paintings in the month of September, and I've completed no diamond paintings in the month of, hey, Miranda, I was just talking about you and how you made me feel so good about myself in the Halloween one. So, yeah. Anyways, I completed no diamond paintings so far this month, but I am halfway done with the Advent calendar one from Halloween. And I am also really, really, really close to completing Smiling Skull. So there's that. So I anticipate by the 19th, I will be done with both. That is my anticipation. Let's see. What else? New releases this month or this week include Pause by Fairylight by Cat's Adorable Doodles. This is a 50 by 50 centimeter round with 1 crystal. The other new release that I have this month is this week is Citrine Dragon. Citrine Dragon is a 50 by 70 centimeter piece. It is also round. It is 46 colors, including 2 AB. Both of these pieces have accoutrements to them that you can add on if you want a cohesive look. I've done citrine wax, citrine caulk, citrine add-ons for drills, and then of course the opal minder. And then the big one, the Winter Advent. I will concisely one more time try and explain this as good as possible. Yeah, I've got them up. Everything's up so far. Did I not explain that? I'm sorry. Oh, did you get your winter out? No, I just put them up today. So I'm going to explain this as quickly and concisely, and I'm going to try to get it right this time. The Winter Advent, you have 3 options. You can do 7 days if you celebrate Kwanzaa, 8 days if you celebrate Hanukkah, 12 days if you celebrate Christmas, or if you don't celebrate anything, let me know, and I won't number the dates. I will just wrap them, and you can unwrap them at your leisure. The difference is that the number of packages you open. Once all of the gifts are open, you will not be able to tell the difference between somebody who purchased a 7, an 8, or a 12. The difference is how many things you're unboxing. So this means that things are going to get grouped together. So if you watched Miranda's unboxing or Elizabeth's unboxing, and I don't think it's a spoiler to say that I make wax, so obviously there would be wax in it. I paired a wax and a minder together. I don't think it's a spoiler to say that, but it's like that. So instead of putting them separate, I would put them together to make either 7, 8, or I would separate them and make them 12. So this box is, it's going to be slightly more costly because I kind of accidentally screwed myself last time and I didn't realize it until it was too late. But anyways, the point is that it's also going to have more like bigger items in it, sort of. Like, how do I explain this? Like, first of all, the diamond painting is going to be larger. Also, two of the items are being like from the last box. I'm still going to do a wax. I'm still going to do an enhancement drill, but I'm sort of upgrading some of the things, if that makes sense. Like, cool. Those were great for that. I was really proud of what I accomplished for the Halloween one, but for the winter one, I have one of these items. I don't even want to say anything just in case. But one of these items, if I got this in an Advent, I would be so stoked. Like, I would be so stoked. So hopefully I can make that happen. And then I did get some new minders in the shop. So let me see. Shop by, what are you doing? I don't even want to know. Now my child is crawling in here. Okay. I added, some of these got added new today. I just need to tell you which ones they are. Right here, we've got more witchy babies, and these are, oh, you need to get out right now. Okay, bye. Goodbye. Sorry, my child came in here. Please leave right now. Thank you. There should be 3 pictures here. I'm not sure why there isn't. I'm going to have to edit that. But there's 3 of them. I showed you earlier. These 3 new babies. I've got a potion baby and a hat baby and a book of spells baby. So those are new. Sweet But Spooky is new right next to it. Oh, Ghostly Friends are new. And those are spooky little ghost babies. Those are new to the shop. And finally, these 2 right here. No Bones About It minders and Halloween Cats minders. And that concludes... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Oops. Okay. Okay, and that concludes my live stream. So lots of new things to share. Not too much progress made on the moving portion. Did I say that I was moving? I'm moving. So I gotta pack up my entire life. Oh, the D-stash. I am planning on doing a D-stash next week on Friday. I'm hoping that by then I will have sorted out what exactly I would like to D-stash. I will do the D-stash here first, so that my followers have the opportunity to purchase something that they would want before I put it in a general D-stash group. Let's see what else. Make sure that everybody goes to Jenny's page on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube and says happy birthday, because it's her birthday today. And I'm moving. So I'm packing up my shit. And yeah, so there will be a moving sale. Let's see. D-stash, moving sale, advent calendars. No new stitching or diamond paintings to show you. I completed books and new releases. That's it. That's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this. This Hot Mess Express. I hope that you had so much fun that you'll come back next week for my D-stash. I also hope that you had so much fun that you'll come back the following week. And maybe I'll start posting regularly again after I finish packing up my entire life in boxes. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like me and would like to see more from me, please hit subscribe. I'd be so happy to have you. All right, I hope that you are being safe, washing your hands, taking care of yourselves, and wiping your ass. Bye, y'all.